My dear students, today I am going to discuss maths for class 9. So in class 9, we have something about this square root spiral. Now this square root spiral is used to locate the position of irrational numbers on the number line. Now irrational numbers like root 2, root 3, root 5, root 7, etc. So those numbers, irrational numbers, can be placed on number line with the help of this square root spiral. Now let us draw and see it. Now this is a number line. This is a number line. This is the position of 0. So I put here 0 or O. You can call it 0 or O. But this is the position of 0. On the right side all positive, on the left side all negative. Now suppose the question is to find the position of root 2, the irrational number root 2. So how you do? Now from here this is 1 unit, 1 unit, from here and 1 unit, from here 1 unit, that means 1, 2, 3, etc. Now equal to this 1 unit, you draw a perpendicular from this point. Okay. Now this is 1 unit. Now this length is also 1 unit. So this length is 1, this length is 1, and this length is 1. All right. Now suppose we call this point A. So OA is 1 unit, and let us call this B. So this point, suppose we call it B. Now AB is 1 unit. Now from here we draw a line. This will be the hypotenuse of this right angle triangle. You see, this is right angle. Now OAB, this is a right angle triangle. Now using the Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of this hypotenuse OB. Now that will be root 2, isn't it? So this 1 square plus 1 square, that is 1 plus 1, 2, now root 2. So that is how you can find out this length of this hypotenuse OB, that is root 2, with the help of what? Pythagoras theorem. Now from here, taking this OB as radius, we draw an arc. So taking O as center, this origin or 0 as center and OB as radius, we draw an arc. Now this arc cuts the number line at this point. Now this point is the position of root 2. So it is between 1 and 2. This is 0, this is the position of 1, this is 2. Between 1 and 2, the value root 2 lies. So this is how we have located root 2. Now suppose we want to locate root 3. Then what we do? From this point we draw a perpendicular whose length should be again 1 unit. So this was 1 unit, 1 unit, and from here again we draw 1 unit length. All right. Suppose we call it C. Now we join this. Now again we see OCB. OCB is what? Right angle triangle. Therefore using Pythagoras theorem, again we can find the length of this hypotenuse OC. All right. Now OC will be root over this square plus this square. That means this square is 2, this square is 1. So 2 plus 1, 3. So this will be root 3. So OC length will be root 3. We have found out by Pythagoras theorem. Then taking this point as center and this OC as radius, we draw an arc. We draw an arc. This arc will cut the number line at this point. Now this point is the location of, so this point is the location of root 3. So root 2, root 3. Now root 2 actually is 1.41 goes on, that way root 3 is 1.732, etc. So lying between 1 and 2. More than 1 but less than 2. So this is how we have located root 3. Now root 2, root 3, next root 4. Now square root of 4 is 2. So 2 is this point. This is square root of 4. This point is what? Square root of 4. 2 or square root of 4. 2 or square root of 4 is this point. So root 2, root 3, this is root 4. Now suppose we want to locate root 5. Then again from here what we do? We draw a perpendicular. Length 1 unit. So remember, this length always 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Again we join this to get a hypotenuse. Suppose this is D. So OD is a hypotenuse of this right angle triangle ODC. Alright. Now again, by using Pythagoras theorem, we can find the length of OD. So OD will be square root of this square plus this square. That means this square is 3, this square is 1, 3 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. Root 3, this is 3 plus 1, 4. So this is root 4. Now root 4 is this one, already we have seen. Okay. Now we want to locate root 5. So again, from here you draw perpendicular. Then suppose this point is E. Now again join this one. So root 2, root 3, this is root 4. Now we are going to get root 5. So using Pythagoras theorem, we find OE, length of OE. So what is OE? OE is this square plus this square. This is again 1 unit. So this square is 4, this square is 1. So 4 plus 1, 5. So root over 5 is this one. So OE is root 5. Now how will you locate this position? So taking this as center, OE is radius, we draw an arc. So that will come somewhere here. So that if you draw an arc, root 5, it will come up to somewhere this point. So this point is root 5. So we have located root 2, root 3, this is root 4, root 5. So root 2, root 3, root 4, root 5. Then this way it will go on, root 6, then root 7, root 8. So this way it will go on, and this is the spiral. This is called square root spiral. So using square root spiral, you can locate root 6, root 7, root 8, then root 9 is 3. So 3 will be here. So like that, right? Now there is another way we can do without using this spiral. This spiral drawing takes time. So in exam, your purpose will be, your aim should be to save time and energy in the exam, isn't it? Therefore, there is another way with the help of which we can locate root 5 and all that. So that is what I am going to show you now. Okay. All right. Now, in this method, what we do? Obviously, we have to draw the number line again. Then again, this is the position of 0. So this O is the position of 0 on the number line. This side positive, this side negative. All right. Now, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, like that. Okay. Now, suppose you take from here, this is 1 unit, 1 unit. From here, you draw a perpendicular. This perpendicular length 1 unit. So 1 unit means this much. 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit, 1 unit. Again, this also 1 unit. So from the point 2, not 1 but 2, we draw this perpendicular. Suppose we call it, say this point is suppose B and this point is A. So let us say this point A. Now this is a position of 2. 1, 2, 3 and all that. Okay. Now you draw this hypotenuse of this right angle triangle OB. Now OAB is a right angle triangle. Now OA, this length is what? 2 unit and this length is 1 unit. Now what will be OB? You see, now OB will be square root of OA square plus AB square. Now OA square means 2 square plus this AB square, that means 1 square. That means what? Root over 4 plus 1, 5. So this length is root 5. The irrational number is square root of 5. So you see in the previous diagram, in the spiral, so we also got root 5, but then after a lot of drawing. But here simply this drawing. So again I say, from here you take 2 units, then from that position of 2 you draw a perpendicular making the length 1 unit, and then draw this hypotenuse, then use Pythagoras theorem to find this hypotenuse OB. So OB we have found what? 2 square plus 1 square, that means 4 plus 1, 5, so root 5. So OB is root 5. Now taking this as center and OB as radius, we draw an arc. So the arc cuts the number line at this point. So this point indicates root 5. So this point is root 5. It is between 2 and 3. Obviously, root 5 is less than 3. 3 means root 9. And this 2 means root 4. So root 5 is between root 4 and root 9. So it will be somewhere here. So you see, we have located root 5 without the help of square root spiral. So if you do this way, then drawing is also quite small, quite less, isn't it? Okay, now this one we got by taking 2 and 1. By taking 2 and 1, you see. Ordered pair 2 and 1. So in graph 2, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, that way I think you are acquainted with that method of drawing plotting point on graph paper, isn't it? Imagining this is x-axis. So this is 2, 1. So 2, 1, x-axis, y-axis. So taking this ordered pair, what you got? Root 5. This one gave you what? Root 5. Okay. Now suppose we take 3, 1. Let us see. If we take 3, 1. If we take 3, 1, what you will get? Let us see. So this is 0, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, all right? This is 3, and then somewhere there is 4, this is 4. Okay, now let us take 3, 1, 3, 1. So from here, this is 3, this is 1. Then join this, draw this hypotenuse, okay? So suppose this is A, and this point let us call it B. Suppose this is B. All right, this point is B. So from O to B, this OB is what unit? 3 units. 3 units and 1 unit. 3, 1. Now if this is 3, this is 1, this is right angle, we have drawn perpendicular, then what will be this hypotenuse? So OB will be now what? Now this time it is OA. Okay, let us see. OA is the hypotenuse. So OA will be what? It will be equal to square root of this 3 square plus 1 square. So that means 9 plus 1, 10, root 10. Root 10. So this will give us root 10. Now this hypotenuse is what? Root 10. Then from this point, taking OA as radius, you draw an arc. So this will cut the number line at this point. So this point indicates what? Root 10. This point is root 10. So it is more than 3 and less than 4. More than root 9 and less than root 16. 3 is root 9, 4 is root 16. So between root 9 and root 16 is root 10. So taking 3, 1, the ordered pair 3, 1, what we have got? We have got root 10. Suppose in the exam you are asked to locate root 10. If we use spiral, it will go this way. Root 2, root 3, root 4, root 5, root 6, root 7, root 8, root 9, root 10. See, it will come up to here, I think. It will be a very long drawing, time taking. So a large amount of work in drawing. But if you do this way, say quickly, taking 3, 1. Okay. Now let us see what we get by taking 2, 2. Taking 2, 2, let us see what we get. So in this method, what we are doing, we are trying to avoid using square root spiral. Okay. Now again, this is O, which indicates 0. This is 1. This is 2. This is 3. All right. Now I am going to take 2, 2. So this is 2 and this is 2. So this length is 2, this length is 2. Alright. So this point is A and suppose this point is B. Right. So this is 1, this is 2. Now suppose we call it B. Then this is right angle. Now we join this, so we get a right angle triangle, OAB. Again, let us find out what is OA. OA is square root of this square, that means 2 square, plus this square, 2 square. So what you get? Square root of 8. So 4, this is 4 plus 4, 8, square root of 8. So it will give us square root of 8. So if you have to locate in the exam square root of 8, then you take 2, 2. Then from here, taking this as center, this as radius, you draw an arc. Alright? You draw an arc, so it will be somewhere here. So this point indicates what? Root 8. Now this point is 2, you see? This point is 2. Now root 8 is between 2 and 3, obviously, because 2 is root 4, 3 is root 9. Between root 4 and root 9 is root 8. So root 8 lies between root 4 and root 9. So this is the point. So taking 2, 2, what you got? We got root 8. Alright? So this is the way, 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2. Now lastly, let us see what we get by taking 3, 2. Taking 3, 2, let us see what we get. Okay? So this is 0, O indicates 0. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. Alright? Now we are going to take the ordered pair 3, 2. So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 3. Alright? And 2. So suppose again this is A, this is B. This point is suppose B. Alright? So this O indicates 0, this is 1, this is 2, this B indicates 3, and this BA. BA is of what length? 2 units. 2 units, like this from here to here 2. This is of course right angle. Then draw a hypotenuse as the method says. Oh, this is not coming well. Okay, so this is the hypotenuse. Alright, so OA is the hypotenuse. Now let us see, this is square root of what? So OA will be what? 3 square. 3 square plus 2 square. 3 square plus 2 square. You see, this is 3. So 3 square plus this is 2, 2 square. So what do you get? Yes, what do you get? 9 plus 4, 13. 3 square 9, 9 plus 4, 13. So we get root 13. So you see, 2 square 4, 1 square 1, 4 plus 1, 5. 3 square 9, 9 plus 1, 10. 2 square plus 2 square, 4 plus 4, 8. 3 square plus 2 square, 3 square is 9, 9 plus 4, 13. So from here, taking this as center, this as radius, you draw an arc. You draw an arc, it will be, now root 13 is less than root 16, doesn't mean it will be less than root 4. Less than 4, it will be less than 4. It will be less than 4. So this point will indicate root 13. So it will be between 3 and 4. This point is 4. This point is 5, like that. Now root 13 lies between, this is 3, root 9 and root 16. So 4 is root 16, 3 is root 9. So obviously root 13 lies between root 9 and root 16, isn't it? So this is how I have located, or rather we have located root 13. So you see, this method does not use square root spiral. Now if you want to use square root spiral, 13 will be a very large amount of drawing. Very large amount of drawing. It will take time and also a lot of drawing. But then if you do this way, so 2, 1, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, up to that I have shown. Now if you want to practice, you can take 4, 1 and see. Now, of course, these large numbers are not very likely in exam. You may not get so large numbers in exam, but then learn the method for practice. Okay. So I hope this has been useful to you. All right. So we'll stop here. And if you have liked this teaching, I have till now I have uploaded several videos you might have seen. So if you like this all this discussion and teaching and my channel, please subscribe. Okay. Okay. Good night for today.